Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Emma. Hello, my lovely. Hi, Jutta, Sally, Sarah, Anna, Kelly, Jackie, Anne Marie. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all? Oh, I knew that would happen. As soon as I started talking, I felt it coming. Bah. Hi, Mandy, Sue, Carol, Julie. Hello, hello, hello. Is everyone okay? Hi, Shan, Lillian. Hello, hi, Tracy. Kelly, you got some rain. We haven't had the rain yet. Quinn is doing okay. He's healing well. I'm fine, thank you, Debbie. I hope you're well as well. Hi, Melanie. Thank you, Bab. Hi, Stephanie. Hello. Thank you, Bab, just to get some air moving in here. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so sorry, Aaron's just setting up the fan for me because I didn't have it on. Thank you very much, Bab. Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. So yeah, Quinn is doing okay. He is progressing each day. So there's a small improvement each day, which is obviously what we want, what we would like to see. He's still not being left alone. He's still sleeping in our room, bless him. He's on an airbed in our room, so he's not alone at all. But yeah, he's doing okay. We've got to check up with the doctors tomorrow, so hopefully they'll be as happy with him as I am. So yeah, he's doing okay. Tonight is a normal live. I'm going to be honest. Excuse me. I'm going to be honest. I've been on a roller coaster of emotions the last few days, and my head is still slightly scrambled. So please bear with me today. So we've got the Curious Crunch still available, which is on the website. We've got our per raffle on the website, and the draw for that is coming up on Saturday, I believe. I'd have to double check, but I believe it is on Saturday. I may be yawning a little bit more today. Again, I apologise. I obviously haven't been sleeping full nights because we're still getting up to give Quinn medication and bits through the night. So I'm going to be yawning for the next 3 weeks as much as he's on it. So that's just going to be the normal for us, I think. But yeah, my head is slightly scrambled, so please bear with me if I'm saying the wrong thing, which is not too far from normal, I suppose. But yeah. Updates wise, I've still got the new jewellery to pop on the website. I have now photoed all of the Chinese zodiac animals, all the jewellery there. So that just needs to get popped onto the website now. As well as a couple of other new items. All oysters are available, and I think that's everything. Excuse me. Thank you, Anne. Looking forward to Saturday. Your daughter's renewing her wedding vows. Oh, that's lovely, Jackie. I hope you all have a lovely day. Okay, so I did post the order list on the page a little bit earlier. So there is currently 4 people on the order list. If anybody would like to order, there is still space available for today. And then I'll update the order list as we go. Yeah, I believe that's everything. Yes, the Zodiac items, they are, like I said, they're all photoed now, so it's just a matter of popping them on the website. While Quinn's not at school, I'm more working off the laptop in the house, which is fine. So now the photos are all done, I can hopefully get those on the website and bits while he's still here. So, should we dive straight in? I'm going to yawn again, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm hoping it will pass, as always. So up first today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? It will, Nina. Carol, hello, hello, hello. So Mystery Oyster donate the shells. And you have got a Curious Crunch. So with the Curious Crunch then, we've got apple numbers 1 through to 9. I will need to know what number apple you would like and what your guess is of what's inside that apple. So the guesses are silver, so I'm just going to pop my piece of paper back up, silver pendant, crystal pendant, earrings or bracelet. So which number apple would you like and what is your guess of what's inside that apple? Dearie me, it will stop in a second. What do you think, Carol? So with the numbering on here, if it makes any difference, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 is at the back. Can you? I'll move it back a bit there, Amelia. Number 2 and bracelets. Okay, so as you can see, this is apple number 2. I'm not going to show you what's inside it until we go down to this camera. Oh, you might have had a little sneaky peek there. So apple number 2. And in here is not a bracelet. You have got a pair of earrings, my lovely. Now these are the sand dollar earrings. Okay, so these ones do come with 2 oyster openings and you can choose whether you have your pearls on or off the jewellery here, Carol. Okay, so you definitely get the 2 oysters, but the pearls, if you'd like to go on them, do sit at the top of the pendant here, sort of sits in the centre, but then can move around as well. Now you have some cutouts of with the silver here, and on the reverse side you do see the sand dollar as well, but you've also got that hammered silver effect to give it that texture at the front here. Okay, and they are hook back earrings, as you can see. So I hope you're happy with those. Now, as you got the guess incorrect, it does mean that those ones are yours. We don't get the second pick there. So I hope you're happy with them, which means you've said you'd like to have 2 mystery oysters and to donate your shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So that bag that you just saw then was where the jewellery is to top, then the apple was back up again. So mystery oyster 1 and 2. There's 1 and 2. So if we go back down again, Carol, my lovely, so for your earrings, are there any colours you're hoping for? And like I said, with these ones you can choose whether you'd like to have the pearls on or off the jewellery. So mystery oyster number 1, Carol, you've got a soft pop there. Can you gift them to Linda Southam? Oh, Carol, of course you can. So is that the earrings gifted to Linda and the oysters are for yourself? Is that correct? It's very kind of you, Carol. So I'll carry on with the opening until I've seen what you'd like to see, what you'd like to do, sorry. So oyster number 1. Now there is a little bit of flesh on the inside here, but you can see that there's no pearls there. And I can see that you've got a lighter coral peeper here. Oh wow, okay, so he's a two-tonal coral with lighter and darker areas. So if I just have a squidge in here, all of it, Carol. Okay, so Linda, then these oyster openings are yours, my lovely, for the pearls to go on or off the earrings. That's going to be up to you, Linda. So Carol has donated the oyster openings and the earrings to you. Bless you, Carol. So the first pearl is a two-tonal coral, so he's quite a nice sized coral here. And then as we go around, there you go, you can see that gorgeous lighter and darker areas there. So two-tonal coral to start with. And then moving on to oyster number 2, then Linda. Softer pop there. Oh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. You can see that there's no pearls on that side. And in here, one runaway down the front already. And I can see multiple pearls in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 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 wow. So we are quinting with these ones. Now, I'm going to go back to you, Carol, for a moment, because we've now got multiple pearls. Would you like to have the loose pearls sent to yourself and then 2 pearls go to Linda for the earrings? Now, some of these multiples are multi-tonal as well, so we've got a couple of different colours mixed in here, so they are quite unusual, gorgeous colours here. So let me show you. So you've got your two-tonal coral. You've then got this silver olive green. So he's a base silver, but then you can see those flashes of olive green coming through. You've got a apple green, which has got a flash of pink to him. So he's a pastel apple green, but has got a gorgeous larger section of the pink. You've got a two-tonal blurple, which is lighter and brighter areas with your blurple. You've got a two-tonal pink with bright hot pink going into a candy floss pink. Sorry, I'll just get focused again for you. There we go. So bright hot pink going into a candy floss pink. And then you've got a sunset pearl with it being a two-tonal autumn peach and then going into that pink as well. So I'm just going to readjust how I'm holding it. There we go. So lighter into that brighter autumn peach and that pink, then back into the lighter. So that is a sunset pearl as well. So you've got some gorgeous colours there from your quinting oyster, which means you've got 5 pearls out of that oyster, and then you've got your two-tonal coral as well. What do you guys think to these? So I'm going to run them through the board for you. So Linda, you're saying, Carol, please have the loose pearls. Earrings are stunning on their own. So obviously from my point of view, I just need confirmation, Carol, on what's what, and then Linda, I'll come over to you in a moment if that's okay. So I'll go through the colours one more time. Two-tonal coral, silver and olive green, apple green and pink, two-tonal blurple, two-tonal pink, and the sunset as well. So if I run them through the board, not a problem, Linda, I'll make a note in a moment. So Carol, you'd like to have the rosy apple and the sunset, and then the other 4 pearls go to Linda. Is that correct? If I run them through the board, the two-tonal coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The silver olive is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The rosy green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal blurples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. Oh, there we go. He's an 8. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the sunset is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Okay, what do you think to those? So Linda, you're saying please send all the pearls to Carol as they are so pretty. So I'm just going to bring you up just so I can get this. So Linda, to confirm, actually no, let's start from the beginning. Carol, you'd like to donate the earrings to Linda. Linda, you're happy to have the earrings as they are with no pearls on them, and you'd like me to invoice you for postage. And then Carol, that means that you get all 6 of your pearls there, as Linda would like them with no pearls on. Can you both just confirm if I've understood that correctly? Correct from you, Linda. Okie dokie. So let me just, I'm going to bring you back up again, Carol, but if that's not right, let me know. So these are for Linda, Southam, from Carol Grant. Linda, when I send the invoice for the P&P, just double check once that's paid that it's got the correct address on, because I'm going to send it to the address that's on that invoice. Okay, so just double check that address there, because if that's not correct, like that's the one I'll have. And if that's not right, you can email me with a different one, that's fine. But yeah, just double check that. So I've got that on there for you. And then Carol, I'll pop your pearls here and get those sent to you. Oh, bless you. So Linda says, thank you so much, Carol. You are an awesome, lovely lady. And Carol, you're happy with that? And can I can't speak. Can you have hoops on the sunset and the rosy apple? Then Linda gets the rest, please. Okay. Okay, so Linda, you are then having those 4 pearls, as Carol is insistent that they are for you. With you having those, then would you still like to have no pearls on the earrings? Is that okay? Is that correct? And Carol, you're very welcome. Your invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And Linda, having the earrings as they are, no pearls on there, but I've attached the pearls, so they will get sent along with that as well. Okay, so both of you then, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And Carol, thank you for the donations with your shells. Okay, I'm just double checking I've got everything correct there. Okie dokie, which means up next then today is Emma Favel. Emma, are you here? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to everybody joining. I know, Sue. I know, that's what I mean. It's just right from the start. It's just lovely. Okay, so I'm just printing this off here. And Emma, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. So you do have a Curious Crunch and you'd like to have apple number 1 and your guess is earrings. Okay, so apple number 1 is this one. And let's go straight down so you can see apple number 1 there. And if we get him open, and it's not earrings. This is a crystal pendant, Emma. So that does mean the guess was incorrect. So we don't get the second pick there. Now this crystal pendant comes with 1 oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. This is the traditional crystal heart pendant, and this is in the holographic crystal shade, which means it's overall a clear crystal itself. On the reverse side though, you've got these holographic markings which give off pinks and blues and greens, which means through the actual crystal itself you then see those colours as the crystal catches the light. Okay, so holographic crystal heart pendant. It's not a charm, a pendant. So I hope you're happy with that one. So like I say, that one comes with 1 oyster opening. So what type of oyster would you like, my lovely? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery, donate the shells. Love the crystal pendant. It will be your first one. Oh, wow. Well, I hope you're happy with it. It's a good colour and sized crystal one to start with as well. The traditional crystal heart pendants. We've got them in so many different shades on the website, but they are a lovely style. So Mystery, donate the shells. I hope you're happy, Amy. Your first piece from us. Wow. So Emma, Mystery, donate the shells. Like I say, you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery here. Okay, so that decision is going to be up to you. So Mystery oyster. You've got a lighter pop there. I'm just going to do that again. There we go. Slightly sharper pop. There it is. And in here, Emma, there's your mother of pearl. We can see that there's no pearls on that side. I can see that you have got multiple pearls in your oyster here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that dark bit there is just the oyster tail. Okay, so in your oyster you are quadding. You've got 4 pearls in there. Now if I just dry these up so we can have a look through the colours, if you're happy with these then that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can of course swap them for you. I hope so, Jackie. I really do hope so. Okay, so your first one is a dark gunmetal grey. Second one is a darker chocolate. Now your next one is a lighter autumn peach. And then you've got a light watermelon as well. So gunmetal grey, chocolate, autumn peach and watermelon. What do you think to these, Emma? Let me run them through the board for you. So the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. So what do you think to these? If you're happy, that's perfect. If you prefer to swap one or all of them, that's absolutely fine as well. And then I'll need to know, Emma, if you'd like to have pearls on or off the jewellery. Oh, that sounds lovely, Jackie. Can you have watermelon on there? Of course you can. And just confirm, are you happy with the other colours as well? So watermelon on there. Are you happy with the other colours? He had null points surgery. So basically, love them, Emma. Perfect. I'll explain in a moment, Laura. Emma. Oh no. Knew this was going to happen, and I don't have any more staples. Oh, I'm going to have to... I'll tape it. Thank you for the donations with your shells, Emma, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. There we go, and that's safe up there for you. So he's got an eye condition called nystagmus, which means that his eyes wobble and have done since birth. Due to that, or because of that, he has a null point, which means his best point of vision. So, when he was reading and stuff, he'd read like this and sort of zoom in and read with his eyes all the way to the side, because that was the best point of vision where his eyes wouldn't wobble. So because of that, they've done an operation to move his eyes from that point, so from the side point to the centre, so then when he'll be able to read centre and not sideways on. So yeah, he's had surgery on both of his eyes. Yeah, and it was a big surgery as well. So it went really well. The doctor said it went really well, but the sort of doctor came out and said it turned out to be quite a large, major surgery. So yeah, he's making progress each day. Right, Emma, you're very welcome. Up next today is Carol Gale. Carol, are you here? But he is. He's doing so well, and we're so proud of him. So it's just keep going, basically. And like I said before, we've got doctors tomorrow. Like, we're going back to the hospital he had it done in, so they can check up on him and make sure everything's okay. And Carol, you're here as well. Hello. So you've got a curious crunch. Oh, bless you, Laura. Thank you, Amy. So Carol, you've got a Curious Crunch. You would like to have apple number 6, donate the shells, and you think it is going to be a bracelet. So apple number 6. Let's go down. Thank you, Roz. I literally just whacked it up off my neck today. Thank you. So your guess is a bracelet here, Carol. And it's not a bracelet, it is a pair of earrings. So that means that the guess was incorrect, so we don't get to have another pick. So you get to keep these earrings, so I hope you're going to be happy with these. These earrings, they do come with 2 oyster openings, and your pearls do need to go onto the jewellery. So they are stud back earrings, and they are the mouse earrings. So I'll show you one of them. So it's the outline of a mouse with the hammered silver effect on the actual outline. The pearl sits right in the centre here of the earrings themselves, and then coming out from the centre is almost like the whiskers of the mouse themselves. So I just moved it to my hands just so that you can see. So the pearl sits in the middle, then you'll see the whiskers coming out from behind the pearl for the mouse earrings. I hope you're happy with those, Carol. So like I said, you'll need 2 oyster openings of those, and the pearls will need to go on to the jewellery. So you said before mystery oysters and to donate your shells. Okay, sorry, I'm just topping back up this as well. So 2 mystery oysters, 1 and 2. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So I'm just getting these open for you. And let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. Beautiful pop with that one. And in here there is a little bit of a pearl blister in there, but you can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see, Carol, that you have got multiple pearls in your oyster. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are quinting. You have got 5 pearls from your first oyster, my lovely, and quite lighter, almost pastel-y tones to these ones here. Your first one, if we start with the darker one, is a darker silver. Almost looks like he's got a chocolate tone to him, but I would definitely say he's a darker silver. You've got a autumn peach, a bright pink, a pastel apple green, and then a I'm going to say that that's more of like a sky blue, but does have that purpley tone to him. So chocolate silver, or silver chocolate, autumn peach, pink, apple green, and that lavendery blue. Now, if you're happy with these, Carol, I'll need to know which 2 you'd like to have on your jewellery. If you're not happy with the colours, we can swap them for you. Okay, so if I run them through the board, the silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And then the bluey purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. There is another oyster. Oh my gosh. Oh, Emma. Oh gosh. I said at the start, didn't I, that I might be a little bit frazzled. And look, I completely missed oyster. Okay, so let's continue to your second oyster. Oh, dearie me. So, light pop there. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, so in here, there's your mother of pearl. And again, I can see multiple pearls in this one. 1, 2, 3. And you have got triples. So you've got 3 pearls in that one there. So again, let me just dry these up for you. Dearie me. Oh, okay, so these ones, you've got a, let's move that one out the way so we can see the pearls as I show you. You've got a darker chocolate. This one is a silver olive green, but oh, let me get it focused again. But again, this one's almost got that chocolatey tone to him. So flashes of olive green, flashes of silver, and flashes of chocolate. And then the last one is a two-tonal lavender and mavender. So mavender is just a darker shade of that lavender purple. So this one is a two-tonal purple. Now with that next to the sky blue one, you can then definitely see the sky blue does have a purple hint to him, but he is definitely more blue in colour. Okay, so I'll measure the second set, so the last 3, as I've just measured the top 5. But Carol, again, what do you think? Are you happy with those, or would you like to swap any of them? Your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The chocolate silver olive green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the lavender mavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he is an 8.5. What do you think, Carol? What would you like to do? You can, that's not a problem. So swap the green to match the lavender. Now if we do that, there is going to be a weight on the matching lavender, if that's okay. And because your one is two-tonal, what I can do is I can try and match the sorts of tones in the one that you've got. However, it won't be the exact markings with the colours, because obviously you've got more lighter than darker in this one. So what that, I'd try and sort of match them sort of tones, if that's okay. So if you're happy to wait and happy to know that it's not going to be the exact markings as this one, I'll definitely pop that down for you. Just confirm that for me. So I'm just going to bring you back up again. Not a problem, Louise. When I call the name, if you haven't left a note, when I call the name, just, you might have to just confirm or remind me, my lovely, okay? That's okay. Perfect, Carol. So swap the green to match the lavender. Okay, I've got that down for you then, my lovely. So hopefully it won't be too long of a wait. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything. Okay, up next then today is Suzanne Purdy. Suzanne, are you here? Yep, it'll be on tonight, Claire. That's not a problem. I'll do an updated order list shortly. So if anybody has ordered, you'll be able to hear whereabouts you are. And if anybody would like to order, there is still space available for today. And yeah, I'll add you onto the order list. Oh, really, Joe? This one is literally just a bun. Like I just popped it in a bun and then I just pulled it. Just literally pulled it out. So it was all like in a bun. I just pulled it out, and that's literally it with this. It's like really messy as well. Like I've got hair everywhere. I mean, I could. I've never done tutorials like that, and I don't think I'd know how to. Like I don't know how to show it, if that makes sense. Like this one isn't even with a brush. It's literally scoop, bun it, and fan it. Currently looking for Suzanne Purdy. Suzanne, if you're here. Exactly, that's it, Katie. Messy bun or mum bun. It's just shove it up to be able to function. Right, sorry, Suzanne, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Suzanne Purdy, please comment on her comment because that will bring it forward so I can see as well. Yeah, most of the time I have my hair in a bun. Unless I'm going out, I try to do a different style, but it ends up just being a ponytail most of the time, so a bun or a ponytail. But on hot days, I prefer a bun or even a French plait. Is it the French one that's on your head going down? It depends how warm it is. Last call for Suzanne. If not, we'll move on. And then if she comes on, we will add her in again, but it would be to the end of the order list. So Suzanne Purdy, are you here? Oh, bless you, Linda. I'm sorry to hear that you was having a bad day, and I'm glad Carol has changed that around for you. Oh, bless you, Joe. Thank you. And yes, layers. I can't have layers anymore because my hair, do you know, remember when I had it shaved? It's still growing through. Like that shaved bit is still only to about here. Like it's not long at all. So that bit, bottom bit, it's then thinned out the rest of my hair still. Right, I haven't seen Suzanne, so we're going to move on. If she comes on, I'll add her back in again, but it would be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Louise Trenner. Louise, are you here? Donna, I'm so sorry for your loss. And my son, he's making progress each day. Louise, hello, hello, hello. So Louise, you have got a curious crunch. So I'm going to need to know from you which number apple you would like and what your guess is. So you've got apples numbers 1 through to 9, and the guesses are silver pendant, crystal pendant, earrings or bracelets. What do you think? You don't have to say sorry, Joe. You know me, I go off on a waffle as well. I quite happily go and waffle and talk about 10 different things at once. It's just sometimes I get a bit muddled. That's not on you, that's on me. But yeah, no, don't say sorry for talking about other things. I like it. Louise, can you have number 9? And you think number 9 may be earrings. So this one is number 9. Let's go down. And it's not earrings. You have got a pendant. So this is a silver pendant. Now this one, he's quite a statement piece. He's quite a larger pendant. He comes with 1 oyster opening, and you can choose to have your pearl on or off on the jewellery. Exactly, Sue. It wouldn't be the same without tangents, would it? Now, this pendant here, I believe this one is called the Dragon's Wrath pendant. So let me just describe him. So from this side, you've actually got a crescent moon, which has got this gorgeous Celtic design in the moon itself. Now, nested on the moon, as you can see, is this dragon. So there's the top there. His wings are coming out, lots and lots of detail on his body. Spikes going down his back and tail, which then does a little whirly and then back. I believe he's holding, oh no, his tail, he's not holding his tail, but his tail does then come in front of his back paw there. So I hope you're happy with that one, Louise. It is a stunning piece. So if you choose to have the pearl on this one, with this one, I've actually popped it at the top here where it can move around, and it sort of nestles itself in between the wing and the head of the dragon. Or you don't have to have the pearl on here. You can choose to keep the pendant as it is and the pearl off. So it's up to you, pearl on or off, my lovely. Can you have mystery oyster and to donate the shells? You can indeed. Would there be a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? So let's go down. Your mystery oyster. Oh, we've got one of those funky shells to... I almost call them the backward shells, just because where the dip is, where I like to pop with my thumb, is on the reverse side. Okay, so I have broken that top bit there, so I'll just pick that up. But as you can see on this side there, there's no pearls on that side. And in here, it is definitely an evening of multiples, because I can see straight away 1, 2, 3 pearls in there. Let me just have a squidge for you as well, Louise. And there's no more in that one. So you have triples. You have got 3 pearls in that one. Now, these look like they may be all purple pearls. So if I hold them up for you, they are 3 shades of purple. So your first one is a Lavender. So he's very, very slightly two-tonal, where it's a darker lavender shade, and slightly lighter and darker areas. You then have got a darker purple and silver. So you can see silver here going round into the purple. And then on your last one, he is a two-tonal purple and chocolate. So base chocolate, but does have that gorgeous deep purple overtone. So 3 variations of purple here, Louise. What do you think to these? Now again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. If you're not happy with the pearls themselves, we can swap one or all of them. It's completely up to you. If I run them through the board, the two-tonal lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The silver purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the chocolate purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Can you have the deep purple on the jewellery and invoice for lobster on the others? So just to confirm, is it this one here? So the purple and silver, the one I've popped at the front. Is it that one or the chocolatey purple? Yes, it is that one. Perfect. So if I bring you back up again. So silvery purple on the jewellery. And the other two you'd like to be invoiced on lobster fittings. Now the invoice for the lobster fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay. Let me just, sorry, my stapler has run out of staples and I don't know where they are, so I'm just using tape at the moment. Okay, I've got that down for you. Louise, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. Yes, Linda, so we've got all of the animals of the Chinese zodiac's animal signs, and we've got a few other new bits coming in as well. So the zodiac animals are all photographed, they just need to get popped on the website. And yeah, so hopefully it'll be coming on or going on soon. As always, supporters will get a first chance to purchase them, and then it will go live to everybody else as well. So I'll hopefully be able to get that done. I don't want to put a time scale on it just because of my son with his recovery, but hopefully very soon. Because it's already photographed, it shouldn't be too long. And Louise, perfect. I'm glad you're happy with them. You're a rooster. I have the rooster. I have them all. But yeah, and I even tried to match a pearl colour with each of the animals. So sort of mildly linked with some of them, but it's still linked, which is quite cool. You're a monkey. And when I post them as well, I'm going to be posting the years as well. So if anybody doesn't know what they are, you could sort of see what you are. With my brain being scrambled, I can't remember what I am. I want to say dog, but I don't think I am a dog. I feel like I need to look now. Where's my chart? Oh, why can't I find it? I don't think I'm able to find it. I made a chart with all the, no, I'm not going to be able to find it now. It's going to take me I don't know where I saved it. Okay, yeah, no, I can't remember what I am. That's really bad. I'll remember for the next live, hopefully. Right, up next today is Kelly Mabry. Kelly, are you here? It's going to bother me now. Chinese animal calendar. Okay, yeah. I am the... Oh no, I was wrong. I'm not. I'm a goat. I was completely off. In fact, I was 3 years off. I'm a goat. Deary me. Kelly, hello, hello, hello. Kelly, you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Excuse me. You're the dragon. Oh, I love the dragon one. Because he's got his little tail. Greatest of all times. Yep, I'm the goat. I need to remember that. I can't believe I forgot. So, Kelly. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, mystery and donate the shells. Thank you, Kim, for commenting on that because it brought it forward so I could see. So 1 and 2 oysters there. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for with these ones, Kelly? So there's 1 and 2. So if we go down, mystery oyster number 1. Oh, beautiful, deep, loud pop with that one. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. We can see that there's no more on that side. And if we have a squidge in here, a darker pearl there, and there's no more in that one. So your first pearl out is he looks to be a dark silver pearl. He's a gorgeous darker silver pearl there. Moving on to oyster number 2, which again is a mystery oyster. Deep pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Again, a little bit of a pearl blister, but there's no pearls on that side. And in here, straight on top of the flesh, there is a candy floss pink. Oh, he's just ran down the front there. So let me just have a squidge. Okay, Kelly, there's no more in that one. What do you think to these? So you've got a darker silver and a candy floss pink. Now, of course, if you're happy with these to go on your jewellery, then that's perfect. If you're not happy and you'd like to swap them, we can do that for you as well. So I just need to know, Kelly, what you think and what you would like to do. Your silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Can we swap the silver to match the pink? Of course we can. Let me have a little look. These ones may be slightly too bright. Just having a little look for you. No, it's a bit too pinky, that one. That's the one I just tried. No. So your pink, he looks like he's got the slightest touch of purple to him. And just now I'm seeing him next to the pinks. It looks like he's got the slightest little hint of purple, which shouldn't be an issue. We should still be able to match him. However, I may not be able to match him on the live because I haven't yet sorted out the scoop pearls. And there are so many pinks in here. So, if it's okay with you, I'm going to match it off of the live. Just because then I'll be able to obviously go through here as well and just double check that I've got one to match. Now, I do think that I would have one to match. However, if for some reason I can't match him, you'll get an email from me tomorrow just to explain that we couldn't match him and then ask what you'd like to do. But I'm like 98% sure that I would be able to match him. So are you happy for me to match off of the live, my lovely? I didn't see that, Emma. Bless you. So Lisa Mella, if you would like to order, you can go on our website, which is in the description above. It's www.pearlsofbrecon.com, and you can order on the website, and then what happens is you'll get automatically added on to the live today. If I can't match, can you have a lavender? Okay, let me write this down. So swap the silver to match the pink. If can't match pink, have two lavenders. Now, if you have the lavenders, there is a current waiting list for lavenders. So if that happens, I'll pop you an email over to say that you're on the waiting list with the lavenders. However, like I said, I do think that I'm going to be able to match that pink for you. It's just that I don't have any in the pot next to me. There'll be some in there, or I have another 2 pots of pink which I don't keep next to me as well. So I do think I'm going to definitely be able to match it. It's just a matter of going through it. So if you don't hear from me, it means that it's all been matched. Oh, don't have staples. If you don't hear from me, it means it's all been matched with the pink and it's all okay. And then if you do hear from me, obviously then we'll work out what you'd like to do, or just letting you know you're on the order list, on the wait list for the lavender. Okay, so hopefully you won't hear from me, Kelly, and then that means that it's all been matched for you. So I hope you're happy with that. Thank you, Kelly, for the donations with your shells as well. And I've popped that safe up there for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Silver and pink is a lovely colour combination, actually, Linda. I will agree with you on that one. It's a classic combination, silver and pink, isn't it? Perfect, Kelly. Right, up next today is Timothy Hardgreaves. So Timothy Hardgreaves, I'm just going to pop on Just double check the... No, I don't have. So I remember that you commented that it was under the different name, my lovely, but I can't remember what name you commented under, so I'm ever so sorry. So I'm currently looking for Timothy Hardgreaves or the person who said that they ordered under that name earlier. Again, I'm so sorry, I forgot who. I'm just going to sit back a second. Louise, hello, hello, hello. Hello, my lovely. Sorry, I couldn't remember. I remember you commenting saying it was you. I just couldn't remember your name. I'm so sorry. Linda, you remember? How? God, I suppose it wasn't that long ago, was it? But Louise, hello, my lovely. That's perfect. Now, Louise, you have got a Curious Crunch. So, what number apple would you like? So, I'll need to know what number apple and what your guess is. So, the apples are 1 through to 9, and the guesses are silver pendant, crystal pendant, earrings, or bracelet. I mean, don't knock it, Linda. Having a good memory is a brilliant thing to have, isn't it? You probably do lots of, I'm obviously assuming, but like brain activities and stuff just to keep they say like the more like puzzles and things you do, the more brain active you are. I don't know if that's true. Louise, you'd like to have number 8, and you think number 8 is a bracelet. Okay, so this is number 8 here. Let's go down so we can open him up. So number 8. And in here, it is a bracelet, Louise. Okay, so this one, I'm not even going to try to remember the name of the bracelets, as I'm always terrible, just because we've got so many different styles of bracelet. So this one is 925 silver. It's 7.5 inches long, and this one is the same all the way around. So you've got these gorgeous larger links, and then these smaller kiss links which are linking them all together. Now this one does come with one oyster opening, and you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery, and you can then attach any pearls or charms which are on lobster fittings on any of the links here. Obviously not the smaller ones, but any of the larger links you'll be able to connect a charm or a pearl to. So I hope you're happy with that. Now, because you got your guess right, what actually that means is you get to pick another apple, and then you get to pick between the jewellery to which one you'd like to keep. So I don't need another guess of the jewellery from you, but I do need another apple number from you, to then you get to see both items of jewellery and you get to pick which one you'd like to keep. So not number 8, but which other number would you like, Louise? So you've already chosen number 8. What do you think, Louise? Number 4. So number 4 is this one. Let's go straight down. So your number 4, difficult to open, and you've got a pair of earrings here. Okay, so these earrings, I'm going to leave the backs in the bag for now. So the backs are in there, but I'll hold them on my hands. So this one comes with 2 oyster openings, and the pearls do need to go on to the jewellery. Okay, so these are stud back earrings, and they are elegantly simplistic in the design. So I'm just going to get it focused for you. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zircon crystals in a row. So in a straight line, 6 crystals, and then at the bottom of that is where your pearls get set. Okay, so stud back earrings, crystals, and your pearls at the bottom. So very, very sparkly with these ones as well. So with this, Louise, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have. Would you like to have the bracelet, which comes with 1 oyster opening, and you can choose to have the pearls on or off the jewellery? Or would you like to have the earrings, where it comes with 2 oyster openings and the pearls do need to go onto the jewellery? Possibly Linda. If it's not on the website, then it may be sold out, or that it's just come back into stock and I haven't updated the levels yet. One or the other. Decisions. Can you have the earrings? Of course you can. So the bracelet will go back in the bag to then potentially be one again another time. The earrings are yours then, my lovely. So 2 oyster openings though with those. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Just topping up these other apples again. So number 4 and number 8. Did I top up number 8? I did. It's definitely been on the website before, that bracelet. I just can't remember. I can't remember the name. So that's 2 oyster openings. What 2 oysters would you like? Mystery, donate the shells. Okie dokie. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2 oysters here. Let's get them open. There's 1 and 2. Donating the shells, are there certain colours you're hoping for? Oyster number 1. Deep, sharp pop there. And in here, there's again a little bit of flesh there, but we can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see you are twinning straight away with beautiful darker pearls there. Now there's no pearls on that side so these ones are slightly different shades. Your first one is a darker gunmetal grey, but you can see that he does have that purple overtone in areas. Purple number 2 is purple number 2, but pearl number 2 is an oil slick. So as you can see here, you've got darker gunmetal grey base with purple, blues and green overtones. He's a stunning oil slick. Hopefully you can see all of those colours there. So you've got a dark purple, and then his twin is a purple oil slick. Beautiful twins to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. Quite a nice sharp pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And running down the front there, There's another dark pearl. There's no more in that one. And this one here, let me just dry him up for you. He looks like he is a dark forest green. Okay, Louise, what do you think to these? You've got twinning purples. One's a dark purple, one is a purpley oil slick. And then you've got a dark forest green as well. If you're happy with these, Louise, I'll need to know which two you would like to go on your earrings. If you're not happy, we can, of course, swap them for you. If I run them through the board, purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they're measuring the same size there. The forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is a 8. It is indeed, Linda. Dark green is classic. It's that gorgeous deep tone as well. He is stunning. But Louise, it's completely up to you and it's your choice, my lovely. Now, I don't know if I've said, but if you're not happy, you can swap them. If you are happy, that's absolutely fine as well. So just need to know what you think. And if you'd like some time to think about it, you can then email me your choice across if you would prefer. Now, I'm just going to refresh my comments here so I'm not missing you. No, I haven't seen you yet. Okay, so if I just obviously don't want to miss you. Happy with those, Louise? Perfect. Which two would you like on your earrings? So with the earrings, we do definitely need to have 2 pearls on there. The third pearl is your pearl too, so it will get sent with the earrings. I just need to know which 2 you'd like on there. The 2 purpley ones, of course you can, and then that leaves you with your green as your loose pearl. Perfect. Louise, I hope you're happy with that then, my lovely. And of course we'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. There we go, that's safe up there and up there for you. Okay, and up next today is Claire Uslu. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Claire Uslu, are you here? You're very welcome, Louise. And Claire, hello. Claire, you have got a curious crunch here, so I'll need to know which number apple you would like and what your guess is. So again, the numbers are from 1 through to 9. Which number would you like there? And the guesses are silver pendant, crystal pendant, earrings and bracelet. Can you have number 7 and your guess is earrings? Okay, so number 7 here, Claire. Oh, sorry. Oh, just hit the camera. Number 7 is not earrings. It is a pendant. So that means that you don't get the second choice to then pick between the jewellery. However, I hope you're happy with this pendant. It comes with 1 oyster opening and the pearl can be on or off the jewellery, so that's going to be your choice. It's quite a long pendant, as you can see here, so it's the Dream Catcher. At the top you've got a larger crystal in the middle and smaller crystals towards the outside. You've got a textured circumference with the circle there, and if you choose to have your pearl on the jewellery, you can have it sitting at the top here in the centre so it goes side to side, or you can have it on the top of one of these feathers. Okay, so these feathers from the Dreamcatcher, as you can see, they are on a chain as well, so they can move around there. I hope you're happy with that. Oh, with that, Claire. There we go. Sorry about that. So that means that one comes with 1 oyster opening. So what oyster would you like with him? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Have you, Anna, that Dreamcatcher pendant? Mystery and donate the shells. Okie dokie. Let me get him open. And let's go down. So is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Soft pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Okay, in here you have got a darker pearl. Oh, the flesh is coming off. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a dark purple as your pearl here. Now he's quite a dark, deep purple, almost got silvery tones to him. So you can see almost like a silvery base and then purple overtone. Now if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If not, I can swap him, and I'll need to know if you'd like to have him on or off the jewellery. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Oh really, Linda? I love that. Can we swap for a Pepsi Blue? I don't think I've got any Pepsi Blues available right now. I'm going to grab going to have a look to see. You know what? I've got this one, which is a 2-tonal Pepsi Blue. So let me show you this one. So this one is a base Pepsi Blue, but you can see he's got slightly darker areas to him, but definitely is a base Pepsi Blue. Would you be happy with that one? Also, whereabouts on the pendant would you like me to place it? Would you like it at the top of the pendant, or would you like it hanging from one of the feathers? Can you have it on the middle feather on the dream catcher? Okie dokie. I'll write that down for you. From the middle feather. Perfect. I've got that down for you, Claire. Let me pop the donated pearl over there, or the swapped pearl I should say. Okay, Claire, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely, and I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, and thank you for the donations with your shells. You're very, very welcome, and I've just popped that over there. My son is 10. Yeah, he's 10, bless him. Right, I think that's the end of the order list for today. So we're going to end it there. We're going to be live again on Friday evening. So if anybody would like to order or would just like to come and join and watch, we'll be live again on Friday. So I'll see you then. I hope you all have a good week and take care. Bye.